Inland Sports.
And now join us here on the Inland Sports Show. We're going to hit the wrestling mat with Temecula Valley star Noah Watkins. And Noah, congratulations to you and all the Golden Bears on the wrestling team for winning a Team CIF Southern Section title in the Inland Division. And also you won an individual title. Talk about all the success you guys have been having this year for the Golden Bears, because at Temecula Valley, one of the top wrestling programs in the state, you're expected to win, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. It's a cool experience, especially growing up through this kids club program, seeing, high school kids do it before me, watching especially freshman year like MJ Gaitan, Ethan Perryman, those guys winning state. It's really cool and exciting to be a part of a winning culture.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you have your, TV singlet or just even, walking around town with a hoodie on that says Temecula Valley Wrestling, that must mean a lot, right? Because everyone knows the legacy of Temecula Valley Wrestling. Is that fair to say as well?
Yeah, and especially when, the bleached hair comes into play too.
Do you stick out like a sore thumb out there?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Noah, so you won the Inland Division Championship at 215 pounds. Going into the meet, did you feel like you had a shot to win that CIF championship in your weight division, or were you kind of surprised? Talk about being able to finish on top of the podium.
I did. I was seeded number one,
Mm-hmm.
so I knew I was gonna have an easier time until the finals, and that came into play. Made it to the finals, and tougher guy, but ended up pulling through.
And then your team was able to win the Inland Division Championship as well. And that's the 40th overall section championship for Temecula Valley Wrestling. So you got the individual title. The team won a team championship. How awesome was that feeling? Talk about, just some of the feelings that you had, knowing that you were able to bring home your own title, but the team was able to celebrate as well.
Yeah, it was really cool. I'm especially excited because I get my name on the wall. So all the CIF champions in the wrestling room get their name listed. And that's cool to see. And it's cool. I get my first ring.
All right. So Noah, I think you were one of 3 Golden Bears, right, to win a section championship. It was Ashton Lassig, I think, at 175 and yep, Gabe Lemos at 144. Is that correct?
Yes, it was.
You want to give those guys a shout out? Like how good of wrestlers are they? Obviously they won, championships as well.
Yeah. I love those guys. I've been teammates with them, known them since pretty much preschool. And, it's fun to see all 3 of us, winning CIF together.
How tight are you guys? Not just, with Gabe and Ashton, but just that wrestling room at Temecula Valley, obviously having years and years and years of success and all the league titles. What was it? 37 league championships, all the section titles. They're doing something right in the wrestling room at Temecula Valley. What's that environment like when you wrestle as a Golden Bear?
It's just, we're all really close. A lot of us have grown up with each other, and it's just a bond from rooming in hotels, traveling to Utah, Idaho. It's something that just comes along with the sport.
All right. So Noah, next up, the Masters, obviously you want to get to the state meet up in Bakersfield. Do you feel like the Masters will be, I don't know, it's a cliche, but a measuring stick for you to see okay, I'm one of the top, wrestlers in the Southern section, where am I going to stack up maybe with the top that are going to qualify for state? How do you approach Masters to find out where you might kind of stack up with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, I've wrestled some of the guys that are similar in ranks. They're tough guys. It's not going to be an easy, but, I should make it through, excited, and make it to state for the first time in my high school career.
All right. So Noah, do you know where you're ranked at in the state in your weight class? Because I know we talk about the Southern section, but for example, the Central section's got a ton of powerhouses up in Clovis. I know Bakersfield High is obviously very good. San Diego's got Poway. They got some good teams down there. So the Southern section's got a lot of great programs, but there's a lot of other wrestlers across the state. So where do you kind of stack up?
Right now, I am currently ranked number 14.
So your goal number 1 is to make it to state. Goal number 2 is what? Maybe get on the podium?
Yeah, that's the goal.
So, Noah, you are a dual sport athlete for Temecula Valley High School. You are a tackling machine for the Golden Bears football team as well. You signed with Colorado Mesa to play football, right? I'm just curious, do they have a wrestling program? Or is this the end of the line for wrestling for you?
I was looking into wrestling for a bit. They were interested in me, but I decided, I just wanted to focus on football after this year. And I just want to accomplish what I want to accomplish in wrestling, hang the shoes up and focus on football.
So, Noah, as you prepare for Masters and then the state meet after that, do you find yourself maybe trying to soak it in a little bit more and maybe enjoying even practice or just being around the guys knowing like, hey, I'm going to continue my football career, but this is kind of it for wrestling. I'm going to really enjoy these last couple of weeks with my guys.
Yeah, and it's surreal, especially like going back at like I've grown up with a lot of these guys, seeing especially watching our heavyweight pretty much come in as a freshman as like the third string starter. Now he's a state placer. It's gonna be hard, leaving that behind, but it's something I'll always remember.
All right, Noah, what was it about Colorado Mesa? The football program. I mean, maybe they have a major that you want to study in, maybe just like the campus. What was it about Colorado Mesa?
Number one, they had my major. I want to go into sports management. Number two, I noticed something there that it kind of felt like on the wrestling team. A lot of like close bonded people. They want to make you a better man. And see like take football out and see if they can like make an impact on your life, be a husband and father.
So, Noah, at Colorado Mesa, do they see you as a linebacker? Do they see you as maybe like a hybrid linebacker safety? Like, where do they kind of see you fitting in?
They see me as like a linebacker edge rusher.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited about that, being able to use football to continue your education and get that experience?
Yeah, I'm pumped.
And what does your family think about it? Because Colorado's not too far away, but it's it's a flight. It's a plane flight away.
It is. They're happy. It's a nice area, and it's one of the closest D2 programs from where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. There's not a whole lot left on the West Coast right now, so Colorado Mesa is a good one out there. Noah, let me go back to wrestling, but also about to your blonde hair. Why the blonde hair? Why'd you bleach it?
It's a tradition. I know half of the story. It's like we showed up to a tournament. We're California kids from traveling from another state. And it was like a thing where they thought like we should all be blonde. We're all surfer dudes, and we're like, bet. And then we showed up the next day, all with blonde hair. And I think that was like 20 years ago.
The surfer guys from Temecula, right?
Yeah,
that's right. All right, Noah. Finally, let's wrap it up like this. So, what do you feel like you have to do well at the Masters meet, and then the CIF state meet after that? What do you think you have to do well to give yourself a chance to win a championship or at least get to the state meet? What do you have to do well on the wrestling mat?
Yeah. I feel very confident with my top and bottom, game, but I think I need to continue to develop my neutral, and that's kind of been coming alive more in the postseason, which I'm pretty happy about. But I just got to execute on that more and taking better shots.
So even this late in the season, you feel like, man, there's still areas I need to clean up. I need to get better.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, Noah, listen, congratulations on a great season so far. The individual Inland Division Championship at 215, the team championship, another league title. That's 37 league titles. I think 37 consecutive, I should say, for the Golden Bears on the wrestling mat. Noah was a huge reason why, and he will continue his football career at Colorado Mesa. Noah, congratulations on all the success in football, in wrestling, in the classroom, everywhere, man. And best of luck at the Masters.
Thank you.
All right, that's Noah Watkins from Temecula Valley here on the Inland Sports Show. Inland Sports.